Welcome back to another exciting episode of The Perspectives of the Bible. We are truly thrilled to have you join us on this enlightening journey today. We sincerely hope you're ready for an engaging experience that will inspire deep reflections and insights about the timeless wisdom contained within the pages of the Bible. There is so much to explore in the sacred narratives, and we are eager to share this rich content with you, dear viewers. Before we dive into the deep and profound topic we have meticulously planned for you today, we kindly ask you to take just a moment to hit that subscribe button. Your support makes a significant difference in helping us reach more viewers like you, who are equally interested in exploring the timeless biblical narratives and their undeniable relevance in today's fast-paced and ever-changing world. If you could also take a moment to give us a thumbs up and ring that notification bell, you'll never miss an update from us. Your support is immensely appreciated, and it truly fuels our passion to continue bringing you thoughtful and engaging content that fosters a profound sense of understanding and connection to the themes we discuss in each episode. Today, we embark on an enlightening journey that is unlike any other, one that is filled with deep insights and reflections as we explore a deeply significant and often complex theme, namely, the pivotal role of parental guidance illustrated throughout various biblical stories that have stood the test of time across generations. Parenting is not just a minor theme nestled within the broader narrative of Scripture, it is a vital thread intricately woven throughout the rich pages of the Bible. Numerous narratives brilliantly highlight the implications of guidance, both positive and negative, from parents to their beloved children. In this video, we will delve into a selection of key stories that illuminate how these intricate and profound relationships help shape individuals' spiritual beliefs and moral development over time. We will closely analyze pivotal figures such as Noah and Abraham, whose unique parenting practices have left an indelible mark on their lineage, as well as their profound spiritual heritage that continues to inspire faith today. We'll thoughtfully reflect on the cautionary lessons learned from figures like Eli and David, whose experiences delve deeply into the consequences of the choices made in their parenting journeys, as well as the actions and inactions that can significantly impact their descendants and future generations. Throughout this exploration, the importance of parenting emerges as a foundational aspect that not only affects the individual lives of children, but also shapes entire nations throughout the rich tapestry of biblical history as we know it today. Prepare yourselves for a riveting exploration filled with insights that resonate powerfully with the challenges and responsibilities faced by parents in our modern age. Let's begin our exploration with one of the most prominent and compelling examples found within the Bible, the story of Noah and his sons. In the face of a profoundly corrupt world filled with violence, disobedience, and moral decay, Noah's unwavering faith, coupled with his strong sense of guidance and responsibility, led his family courageously through the immense trials that culminated in the Great Flood, a transformative event marked by significant repercussions in biblical history. The story encompasses beautiful dynamics of family devotion, unwavering faith, enduring sacrifice, and the significant implications of parental leadership that resonate even in our contemporary lives today. Think about it. Noah's meticulous instructions concerning the construction of the ark and the extensive preparations for the impending flood exemplify how parental guidance can indeed have an enduring impact on the next generation, ensuring their survival and spiritual growth in the face of unprecedented worldly challenges, moral dilemmas, and catastrophic events that shook the foundations of humanity. As we examine this narrative more closely, it becomes abundantly clear that the valuable lessons learned by Noah's sons not only shaped their personal faith journeys, but also influenced the trajectory of humanity in a way that is profoundly transformative. The dedication shown by Noah stands as a remarkable testament to the importance of proactive parental involvement and the way it can guide one's children through seemingly insurmountable challenges. This ensures a legacy of faith that surpasses generations and touches countless lives across time and cultural contexts, calling us to aspire to the level of commitment exemplified by Noah. Through Noah's example, we learn how parental influence can resonate profoundly, illuminating paths toward righteousness, moral integrity, and truthfulness even in dire circumstances that test our beliefs. Embracing the lessons drawn from Noah's unwavering commitment to his family, we are encouraged to think critically about our own roles as guides and mentors to our children. We should recognize the immense responsibility we carry in nurturing their faith and moral compass as we navigate our own lives amidst the complexities of modernity and the myriad social influences that permeate our world in unexpected ways. Moving on, let us now examine the intricate relationship between Abraham and his beloved son Isaac. This story is not just a historical account, it is imbued with profound and powerful themes of trust, unwavering obedience, willing sacrifice, and the pivotal values that are passed down through generations of believers. The binding of Isaac stands as one of the most significant and profound moments in biblical literature, revealing the incredible depth of Abraham's faith while posing an essential question about the responsibilities and expectations placed on parents. It challenges us to consider, how far should one go to uphold faith and tradition in the face of daunting and overwhelming challenges? The invaluable lessons embedded within this story highlight the crucial need for wisdom, discernment, and an unwavering commitment to parental guidance in raising children, especially when it comes to preparing them to face the difficult realities of the world they will inevitably inherit. Abraham's role as a father is crafted not only in his trust toward God, but also in the profound influence he has on Isaac's character, moral development, identity formation, and future leadership potential. Abraham constructs a legacy steeped in faith, unwavering obedience to God's divine commandments, and the willingness to submit to a higher purpose. Through this lens of understanding, we are invited to engage in deep reflection on our own parental responsibilities and the profound impact they can entail in shaping our children's lives, their character, and their futures. It urges us to be intentional and proactive about nurturing their spiritual and ethical foundations, which are crucial for their overall development and success in life. Abraham's journey as a parent ultimately showcases that teaching moments often come through trials, urging us to persist in our dedication to guide our children toward lives filled with purpose, integrity, righteousness, and faithful belief. Reflecting on the story of Abraham and Isaac not only encourages parents to engage deeply with their children, but also emphasizes the importance of open and honest communication, mutual trust, and shared meaningful experiences. It speaks to the capacity of a loving parent to foster understanding, wisdom, and growth within the family unit, leading to a lasting legacy that can outlast individual lives and ripple through generations. By embodying the virtues displayed by Abraham, we can inspire our own children, helping them to navigate their paths with courage, conviction, and faith in themselves and in a higher purpose. Next, let's delve into the complex and often troubling relationship of Eli and his sons. Eli, who serves not only as a priest, but also as a father, offers a cautionary tale about the severe consequences of neglecting parental guidance amid one's obligations to God and community. Despite his essential role in the spiritual leadership of Israel, Eli profoundly struggled to effectively guide his sons, Hophni and Phinehas, whose actions ultimately led them down a perilous path filled with corruption, immorality, and a blatant disregard for their sacred duties. This narrative importantly teaches us about the heavy weight of responsibility that parents hold when it comes to nurturing and shaping the moral character of their children, ensuring that their values align with righteousness, integrity, and accountability, especially within the context of a faith community where expectations and moral standards are significantly high. Eli's story serves as a stark reminder of the importance of active engagement, accountability, and constructive correction in the role of parenting, qualities that are essential in establishing healthy family dynamics and productive relationships. It powerfully warns us that inaction, complacency, and passive observation can lead to dire outcomes for both parents and their offspring, reiterating the urgent need for parents to be actively involved in their children's lives. If we neglect to guide them with wisdom, love, and compassion, we risk steering them toward poor choices that may have significant long-term consequences, not only for their individual futures, but also for the wider community that relies on individuals of moral integrity, honesty, and ethical behavior. As we reflect on Eli's trials and tribulations as a father, we are reminded of the necessity of communicating openly and honestly with our children, setting clear boundaries, and addressing any behavior that contradicts our inherent values. This serves not only to correct, but also to foster a nurturing environment in which children can learn, grow, and develop into their best selves in accordance with their inherent potential as unique individuals. Eli's relationship with his sons challenges parents to be vigilant, engaged, and ultimately present in their children's lives. We must recognize the profound implications of our actions as caregivers, the positive and the negative, and strive to inspire a future generation that reflects our shared values of integrity, compassion, and faithfulness. Lastly, we can draw inspiration from the complex parenting experiences of King David, particularly in his relationships with his children, most notably with Solomon and Absalom. David's parenting journey is marked by a rich tapestry of triumphs intertwined with deep tragedies, showcasing the multifaceted complexities of guiding children in a royal context, where expectations and pressures are immense and often overwhelming. Solomon emerges as a shining symbol of wisdom, illustrating the successful parental influence that David exerted through both instruction and personal example. In contrast, the tragic conflict with Absalom serves as a stark illustration of the risks associated with parental neglect, unhealthy favoritism, poor communication, and the dire consequences that may arise from unresolved issues within familial relationships. David's life encapsulates the myriad challenges and responsibilities that come with being a parent, especially when it comes to fostering a legacy for future generations that includes both integrity and honor, as well as deep spiritual insights and moral teachings. It reinforces the notion that parental influence carries significant weight, consequences that can reverberate across multiple generations, shaping the destinies of entire nations and communities. Through David's experiences, we gain invaluable insights into the delicate dance of authoritative guidance balanced with love, openness, and compassion, urging parents to maintain both their roles of authority and their responsibilities to nurture emotional connections. Reflecting on David's relationships with both Solomon and Absalom invites us to consider our inherent responsibilities as parents and guardians in nurturing healthy connections with our children. Encouraging them to thrive not just as individuals, but as compassionate and contributing members of society is essential to upholding a legacy that prioritizes both moral weight and influence. In learning from David, we can understand that nurturing relationships and guiding our children through life's complexities requires diligence, sacrifice, and conscious effort, as well as an unwavering commitment to love them unconditionally. This balance is crucial for fostering an environment where children feel safe to express themselves and grow into the individuals they are meant to become. As we delve deeper into the multifaceted role of parental guidance illustrated through these biblical narratives, let's hone in on the story of King David once more. David was not solely a remarkable warrior and an illustrious king. He was also a father who faced challenges that many parents today find themselves grappling with in their own households. Despite his noteworthy successes on the battlefield and his accomplishments in uniting the nation of Israel under a strong covenant with God, David's family life was a convoluted mix of triumphs and heartbreaking struggles that left an indelible mark on his legacy as both a king and a father. One particularly poignant instance that stands out in David's parenting journey is the tumultuous and tragic relationship he had with his son Absalom. The initial strong bond between David and Absalom began to deteriorate significantly when Absalom sought revenge for his sister Tamar, who had suffered a grievous wrong at the hands of another member of their family. This painful quest for vengeance ultimately led Absalom to revolt against his father, directly challenging David's authority and kingship, placing the future of a united Israel at risk and creating a rift that would have dire consequences for both father and son. The story culminates in a series of tragic events that starkly highlight the profound consequences of David's decisions and parenting choices. By illustrating the unpredictable nature of familial relationships, this narrative emphasizes the pivotal role that proactive, engaged parenting plays in preventing familial discord, misunderstandings, and heartbreak. David's failure to sufficiently guide and address the turmoil within not only Absalom's life, but also the complex dynamics enveloping his entire family resulted in catastrophic repercussions that resonated throughout the kingdom, forever altering their destinies. Through reflection on David's story, we glean vital lessons that underscore the importance of open communication, meaningful guidance, empathy, and the simple act of being present in our children's lives. These qualities are paramount in helping them navigate profound personal struggles and societal challenges while fostering strong emotional bonds that endure through trials, ensuring they feel seen, heard, valued, and understood. By examining David's life, we are invited to evaluate our own commitments as caregivers and strive toward harmonizing authority with compassion, enabling our children to flourish amid their own unique challenges and circumstances as they navigate the complexities of life. Next, we turn our attention to the biblical figure of Samuel, a man of incredible influence known for his role as a trusted guide to the people of Israel and anointing the first kings of the nation. However, a deeper examination of his personal life reveals significant challenges and trials in his relationship with his sons, Joel and Abijah. Despite being widely respected, admired, and revered as a prophet and leader who spoke truth to power, Samuel faced parenting battles that many would find relatable and, perhaps, even disheartening in the face of the tremendous responsibilities he bore. His lifelong dedication to serving God and leading the nation stood in stark contrast to the troubling choices made by his sons, who astonishingly chose not to follow in their father's righteous footsteps. Instead, they strayed from the path of morality and righteousness, taking bribes and perverting justice, actions that raised profound concern among the elders of Israel, who looked to Samuel for leadership and guidance. These elders approached Samuel with heavy hearts, candidly seeking a king to lead them, as they felt his sons were grossly unfit for the position they desired. This reflects the heavy burden of parental choices and their impact on community dynamics and moral fabric. Samuel's experience starkly highlights the often harsh reality that even the most devoted individuals can struggle profoundly with parenting responsibilities that extend beyond their public personas and esteemed positions. This narrative serves as an important cautionary tale, emphasizing the necessity of diligent and proactive guidance, as well as the importance of establishing a strong moral foundation, one that should be steadfastly passed down from parent to child through active engagement, love, and trust in both private and public life. As we ponder Samuel's circumstances, we are prompted to reflect on the ways in which we can fulfill our roles as parents, instilling steadfast values that will equip our children to lead lives of integrity, compassion, and righteousness. This highlights the important notion that, as guardians, our actions and guidance can create ripples that extend far beyond our immediate families, influencing the larger community in significant and meaningful ways. In recognizing the challenges faced alongside Samuel, we remember the vital importance of embodying the values we wish to see in our children, nurturing their hearts and minds with intention and dedication, thereby laying the groundwork for their successful and fulfilling futures in a world that often tests one's resolve. Lastly, let us examine the story of Jacob and his son Joseph. Jacob's relationship with Joseph is one that resonates deeply with many, filled with love yet undeniably marred by favoritism. Jacob, captivated by his son Joseph's unique gifts and talents, favored him over his other sons, which he expressed through the extravagant gift of a richly ornamented coat, a powerful and poignant symbol of his affection and favor. This blatant act of favoritism ignited fierce jealousy among his siblings, ultimately leading to dire consequences that would shake the family to its very core and echo throughout the ages, impacting generations to come. Their jealousy culminated in a conspiracy against Joseph, which tragically ended with them selling him into slavery and deceiving their father into believing that his beloved son had perished. The narrative serves as a significant lesson on the dangers of favoritism and its potential to fracture familial bonds irreparably, highlighting the need for balanced love, support, and validation within families. Although Jacob's love for Joseph is undeniably profound, it ultimately leads to heartache, misunderstandings, and division within the family, igniting a chain of events that would test each member's character in unimaginable and painful ways. Moreover, despite this turmoil, Joseph's remarkable journey from the pit to the palace serves as an important point of reflection, how parental guidance, even when flawed, can profoundly impact a child's destiny and future success, as well as a nation's fate. Jacob's eventual realization of his mistakes comes too late, emphasizing the costs associated with favoritism and the heavy responsibilities that come with the paternal role. The irony of the situation reinforces the maxim that our actions can hold far-reaching consequences, often extending beyond our immediate perception and understanding. In exploring Jacob's erroneous choices and the unintended consequences of his actions, we are called to reflect closely on how we approach equality and love within our families and relationships. It urges us to strive toward balance, fairness, and nurturing understanding in our parenting styles, laying the foundation for healthy family dynamics and emotional well-being. Acknowledging the lessons derived from the complex interactions between Jacob and Joseph reminds us that our actions and expressions of love resonate deeply with our children, shaping their understanding of relationships, trust, conflict resolution, and reconciliation for years to come. In summary, this segment has thoughtfully explored the complexities and nuances of parental guidance through the biblical perspectives offered by significant figures such as David, Samuel, and Jacob. Each of these stories vividly illustrates the substantial impact that parental choices hold over the lives of children, alongside the repercussions that may arise from both positive and negative guidance alike. The consequences of their actions remind us that parenting is not merely an obligation. Rather, it is a profound responsibility that significantly shapes the spiritual and moral foundations of future generations to come. As we ponder the rich narratives shared thus far, it becomes abundantly clear that the theme of parental guidance resonates deeply within Scripture, urging us to engage with this ongoing journey of understanding, commitment, and responsibility. It serves to elevate and empower our children, inspiring them on their own journeys while enabling them to fulfill their potential through love, instruction, and support. Each story reflects the profound interconnectedness of their lives and the ripple effects of our choices, echoing the timeless truth that our actions can either inspire or hinder future generations. The last part presented was number 8, and we aim to glean deeper insights as we continue. Moving forward, another striking example of parental guidance can be found in the moving story of King David and his beloved son Solomon. David, known within the scriptures as a man after God's own heart, was not only an influential leader in Israel, but also a father who carefully and deliberately provided both material wealth and wisdom to his son Solomon. His last poignant advice to Solomon before his passing involved heartfelt instructions regarding the importance of being strong in character, making wise choices, and following God's ways diligently, especially in times of temptation and trial, emphasizing the profound responsibilities that accompany spiritual leadership. This profound act of parental guidance emphasizes the importance of bequeathing not just material wealth and royal authority, but, even more crucially, the spiritual principles and moral values that we hold dear. By steering them toward a righteous path and instilling virtues of kindness, generosity, humility, and discernment, David's enduring influence paved the way for Solomon's renowned wisdom, remarkable leadership skills, and peace during his reign as the future king of Israel. This showcases how a parent's guidance can significantly shape the character and life journey of the next generation in powerful ways that ultimately benefit society at large. It invites us to consider our own roles in imparting wisdom and guiding our children toward fulfilling their potential, urging us to be present, attentive, and available in their lives. As we nurture strong and trusting relationships built on understanding and mutual respect, we lay the groundwork for strong adult ties that will endure and inspire our children long into their lives. David's emotional legacy reminds us that parental love and guidance are not merely duties we perform. They are privileges and opportunities that shape the next generation's capacity to thrive, lead effectively, and navigate challenges in a world filled with uncertainties. As we consider the vital theme of parental guidance throughout these narratives, the profound tale of Joseph and his brothers highlights the tragic outcomes stemming from favoritism and betrayal within a family dynamic. Jacob's overt favoritism towards Joseph wreaked havoc within the family, sowing discord among his sons and ultimately leading to jealousy that resulted in Joseph's heartbreaking sale into slavery, shaking the very foundations of trust within their familial structure. The narrative serves as a poignant reminder of the dire need for balance, fairness, harmony, and true love in parenting practices that can last a lifetime. Jacob's actions serve as a clear warning. Favoritism can fracture familial bonds in irreversible ways if left unchecked. This challenge compels us to remember that as parents, it is our responsibility to embrace equality and impart love equally among all our children, equipping them with virtues that are necessary for cultivating healthier relationships that will last a lifetime. The overarching lesson derived from this story urges us to engage in deep reflections about our family dynamics and consider the long-term impact of our decisions on our children's interactions, guiding them diligently to treat each other with kindness, empathy, and mutual respect, especially during times of conflict or adversity. By examining the dynamics between Joseph and his brothers, we learn about the profound implications of our parenting choices and how they can shape not only personal relationships, but also the broader family narrative that we weave together over generations. Understanding the complexities of favoritism allows us to navigate our paths as parents, calling us to strive for balance, promote equity, and foster a nurturing space where each child feels valued, cherished, and loved without the burdens of resentment and competition, preventing divides that might sever familial ties. Additionally, we cannot overlook the extraordinary impact of Jochebed, the courageous mother of Moses. In a perilous time when Hebrew male babies faced great risk and persecution, Jochebed exhibited both profound love and remarkable courage by skillfully and wisely hiding her son Moses, protecting him from the Pharaoh's merciless decree. Ultimately, she placed him in a beautifully crafted basket to save his life and safeguard his future from impending danger and certain death. Her decisive and selfless actions resonate deeply and powerfully about the lengths to which a parent will go to protect and guide their child, even in the most trying and dangerous circumstances. This extraordinary illustration of parental bravery shows the proactive roles parents can play in shaping their children's destinies, often requiring immense faith, courage, and wisdom in the face of adversity. Jochebed's courageous decision not only led to the salvation of her son, but also significantly contributed to the liberation of an entire nation from oppression, creating a pivotal shift in the course of biblical history and destiny. It serves as an inspiring reminder of the powerful influence of parental love and the ways in which it can manifest positively in our children's lives, leading them toward fulfilling their divine purpose and destiny in ways they may not yet understand or recognize. Reflecting on Jochebed's nurturing spirit and her unwavering faith in her child's future, we realize that the strength of a mother's love can empower children to rise above their circumstances. The legacy of Jochebed poignantly highlights the transformative power of love, perseverance, and commitment, inspiring us to reflect on our paths and how we can actively participate in shaping the futures of those we hold dear. This narrative serves as a profound invitation to embrace the deep responsibility of guiding our own children along their journeys, ensuring we equip them not only for survival, but also for success as they confront life's inevitable challenges. fostering an environment that embodies love, faith, and resilience.